Yeah,
right.
man.
Well, let me ask you this question. You got upcoming artists and actors and everybody that want to get in. Like, can you give them any advice, or like, how did you start? Like, how did it happen for you when others is trying to do it?
Niggas study anything that you do, man. And by studying, like, look, everybody can always think about studying and like, oh, I gotta go to school and shit like that. That's not the point. Study means, nigga, study the art the way you know how to study it. If you love fucking watching movies all day, nigga, start looking at that shit and going, okay, cool. How do I break this shit down? How do I make this shit work for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause schools, yeah, there's plenty of great school. I'm not telling people not to go to school, but understand that when you have a passion about something, you got to find the unique way that you are gonna approach it, right? And there's a reason why you have that inkling inside of you, especially like when you hear folks that's never done anything, and then you're like, "What you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, but I feel like I could do this." And then when they do it, they're naturally talented, and you be like, "Damn, bro, all you need is just da 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 da." I'm like, from if you have that inkling, start learning this shit now. Start looking at the all the movies that you love and understand why you like it and break that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Start studying people. If you're going for the acting point of view, which I personally think that shit is like, only being an actor is not what's hot right now. You want to be all of it. So study all of it. Like, go with Google and YouTube. There's so many shits out there that you can just go and just have fucking, a degree from YouTube University. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that shit works, bro. It shit works. But, make it work for you. Because I think a lot of people get discouraged because they're like, man, this shit costs money. This shit, da 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 da. Nigga, I was, chilling in Haiti making fucking animal voices and shit. And I didn't know that was me working on fucking just
Being an
coming
actor.
up with characters and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfecting your art.
So exactly. So there's other ways to go study besides having to put money down, especially now. Nigga, if I had YouTube back in the day, nigga,
We would have been out
dog,
there.
I would be,
I think so
dude.
too.
You
If
know what I'm
YouTube was
saying?
out when I
Like,
was
Hey,
like
listen,
a teenager rapping, shit, and the niggas I was hanging with, they would have loved to see us acting a fool.
I told your cousin, I told C Dev, I said, just put it out. Like, he got a bunch of stuff that he holding on, just let it out and see what.
yo, man, we all tell him the same shit. I don't know what he's waiting for. I don't know what it is, bro.
He got me, man.
But
I put it out. I got tired of waiting,
yeah,
so I put it out. Oh, this
yeah,
needs to be
man.
fixed. Now I put it out. We'll do better
Yeah,
the
put it
next
out,
one.
dog. Hell yeah, dude.
I
But
don't,
you still got more in your tank. That's the thing. He doesn't understand.
yeah.
All that old shit is new shit now, but you still got some new shit in your tank, bro. So don't even worry about being so precious about the old shit.
Oh,
'Cause that old shit's gonna be new
that's not really the
to
problem, man.
everybody else.
Just
DJ 47 presents
keep it moving.
Blinders. You'll hear
Just
all the
keep it
new shit.
moving.
Let me ask you
Yeah, you
something.
gotta keep.
Let me ask you.
Go
I got
ahead.
two questions to ask you. One, what was your first gig that you got, and two, how did you feel about it when you actually saw yourself?
Bruh, the first audition I've ever auditioned for, I got. And it was like, I have a wild story, bruh. Like, I did American Idol.
Okay.
And I did it off a bet. Nigga, it was me and my boy, we were drunk in South Beach and we saw a big ass line. And my boy was like, yo, nigga, like, what is that? I was like, no, he told me, he was like, yo, there's this show called American Idol. They're looking for singers and shit. And he's like, nigga, you can sing a little bit, nigga. Why don't you go down there? I'll go before you, and then you go after me, and you're gonna look good. So we laughed about it or whatever, and we still did it. Nigga, they called me back, and I was just like, man, this is crazy. They called me back. We're laughing, right? We're like,
Yeah.
yo, this is crazy. They called me back. Then they called me back again. Then they kept calling me back until I went all the way to LA. And I
And
got to
where
get
were
signed.
you at the time?
He was in Miami.
Miami.
Okay.
It's season 2. If you go to season 2 and you go to Miami audition,
Yeah.
you'll see my skinny ass little nigga that look like T.I. dancing and singing and doing some bullshit.
What song you
But
sang?
I did a beatbox version of, because at that time, because the thing, like, that's the thing. Me, I always thought about being different. Because I knew everybody in there motherfuckers gonna go in there trying to sing all good and shit. I was like, look, I could sing okay. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I could do whatever I could do. But then I was like, yo, what if I beatbox, dance, and sing? Nigga, they can't deny me. And that's exactly what happened. You know, I'm always trying to think outside the box because I know what they're looking for, but what if I bring something they didn't expect? And they literally had a whole argument on the show. If you look it up, they had a whole argument about me because they were like, "This nigga came in and did all this shit, and what do you think?" And then the hater was not Simon, it was fucking Randy. And I was like, brother, man, come on, dude.
That fat nigga wanted to touch your booty, that's why. Don't let him make it. Don't leave him as a nobody. It'll be easy for me to get to him.
And that bro, and Simon actually looked out for me, bro. Like when we went to LA, they cut me off real quick. I didn't even get a chance to do anything, and I was mad. And he pulled me to the side, and he was like, "Yo, you got more going on for you than just singing." He's like, "Go back home, get an agent, and audition for shit, and I promise you'll be fine." I didn't even know what an agent was, dude. I flew back, got my friends together, and I was like, "Yo, look in the yellow book." I know a lot of youngins are like, "Yellow book."
It's called Google, ladies and gentlemen. It's called Google. Exactly. Now it's called Google.
The physical
big ass book, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And so
the white pages, the yellow pages.
Shit is not there. It says real estate agent. I can't find it. And then luckily enough, a teacher of ours knew an agent. So we went up there and we were cocky as hell. The roof from Miami. So we're like, "Yo, we're the best actors out here, nigga. The fuck? We're the best. We're the best. We're the best." And she's like, "All right, whatever. Come through." We come through. We do the audition. And she's like, "Well, while you guys are here, there's a commercial audition." It was a lot of commercials. She's like, "You know, I know you guys just started, but why not? Why don't you guys go over there and do it?" Nigga, I went over there and I stole that shit. Just literally straight up yank. and from there on, that was like my career. I just started doing a whole lot.
How much was that check for the lotto?
Oh shit. That was the first big check. I mean, back then, now it doesn't seem like shit. But in total, because they kept paying me because it was a regional.
Oh, they kept paying you? Nigga, that's big body, nigga.
Nah, but back then,
that's big body. That's big body today.
I would say I made 35,000.
Hit that bomb 2 times. You ain't got no shots. Bust some shots. Bust some shots in this bitch. This nigga said right now, nigga, give me 30. Nigga, I told you I asked this nigga for money. Give me some shots. Oh yeah, nigga. What?
But I was like, but I'm just saying that's accumulating after. Like that's 35, and I would say a good year.
That's beautiful. That's
a year and a half.
Even if it was 10 years.
Yeah, that's 35.
Woo!
That's 35,000 for something that you love. Well,
yeah, but that's for one spot. You feel me? And that's when my Haitian parents, my Haitian parents were like, "Wait a minute."
No, man, you did good. My son is an actor.
They said that.
You're about to come out. And I remember my mom. I swear to God, I remember my mom. She saw one check and she's like, "Hey, you font foot?" Est-ce que son foot you fait? I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You have bought tout comme ça pour baron faire." I'm like, "Yeah, but dès qu'on te fait déjà." I'm like, "Yeah, it's called residuals." Ah, ben she, al nan bank lan, a chercher si c'est ta faute you fait.
You're like, this kid must not know what the hell he talking about. So fuck your favorite.
She was shocked. She was shocked. She was like, "They made a mistake. You're getting like $1,000 checks for 1 day of work, nigga. Hell no."
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can tell you.
And if anybody that's in Miami that's listening right now, that's really thinking about this shit, nigga, if you really are serious about this shit, get the fuck out of Miami, bro. I'm just telling you right now.
Wow, you're the third person in over a month that just gave me that same advice.
I mean, dude, ain't shit over here, nigga. Right, we followers over here.
I'm telling you,
we can't be talking shit about ourselves
right now, bro. If you're really, really, really serious, get out Miami, bro. Like,
and go where?
Yo, and go either New York, go to LA, go anywhere else, because the Miami. Look at it like this, and this is why people are like, "Nah, I'm doing pretty good out here." Look, let me tell you something about the difference between knowing when somebody's doing shit. Go to Atlanta, nigga. Go to Atlanta. If you're too scared to come to LA or New York, go to Atlanta. Let me tell you why. Name me 4 studios in Miami right now that's doing production. I'm waiting.
One Records.
Name me 4.
2 records, 3 records.
Guess how many studios they have here?
How many?
Over 200 studios out here.
That's not one. That's not one record.
You feel me? Like,
I mean,
and think about, and then
this
and
is
then
the thing
you think
about Miami.
Atlanta.
This is the thing about Miami. Like, Miami is so damn small, and once you leave Miami, ain't nothing else popping in Miami. Fuck,
Dude,
fuck even Broward, nigga. I'm sorry.
No, that's what I'm saying. My point is, you need, if you don't have a studio in your home, they ain't taking it seriously. Yes, they'll shoot in Miami, but guess what? They'll pay you peanuts. And you're thinking, that's what they did for me. I was in Miami for a minute. Nigga, I'm thinking I'm making it. My own agent herself was like, yo, you've done everything that you could in Miami. He's like, nigga, you could stay here and do some theater shit and that's it. But that's it. If you want to go further, you ain't going anywhere because there's no studios.
West Side.
So you have to get out. Not only that, to grow as an artist, to become better, you need to get the fuck out of there.
Yo, see, this is the thing, right? I was actually going to tell you about it. We need to go out to L.A. before you even call your cousin. So now we're going to go out to L.A. and your cousin's going to be our manager. He's going to be our agent. He's already selling us. Okay, we got you. You can manage us. I got you.
Man, look, anytime y'all, especially this brother, this nigga needs to come through. You know, he's got a guest room. I don't know what he's waiting for, but whatever.
He's over there having more kids, so he can use that as more of an excuse.
Drop them off at his house, shit. And this is your Uncle Bashir. He's an actor, okay?
Listen to you. This man was supposed to come over here to do this podcast like 2 months ago. This thing was built for him. And he ain't never come to do it. Then he want to come over to my house and just talk trash and all. Like, oh, if you want to do it now, knowing I was half asleep. And I said, okay, let's do it. He called my bluff. Or I called his bluff, or whatever the case is. He thought we wasn't going to do it. It's 3 o'clock, about to be 4 o'clock in the morning. Go ahead.
Oh, you a really good friend. That nigga knows you for real. That nigga knows you for real, bro. He peep game, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
You got to call his bluff. Be like, oh, you want to do it? Let's go.
He knocked down my door when I was in bed ready to watch the show and pass out, and then I'm looking at this. We doing a podcast.
Yeah, I remember one time he was filming a documentary about the homeless.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
The nigga called me like at 11 o'clock at night. He was like, hey, man, you want to drive downtown and shit? Thinking I was going to say no. Nigga, I was like, let's go. And we all went and shot that shit. And I was like, yeah, brother. So, yeah,